I'm back for another Sample Sunday. Actually, it's my second whiskey of the night, this being the second Sunday in a row. I have here the English Single Malt Original, 46% alcohol by volume, non-chill filtered and not colored, from none other than Donner Pass Whiskey. And this bottle used to contain 40 Creek something barrel reserve. So this is a bottle that I had, that I sent to him with something in it, and he sent it back to me with a new label and something else in it. This time being the English Single Malt. Now, if I recall, I had another English Single Malt, which was in a different cask, I think. It's been a while. But yeah, it takes me a while to go through a box of samples, especially when I have more than one box of samples to go through, with one sample a week. There you go. This one I think needs some time to open up, because I'm not getting very much on the nose to begin with. Is it because the last sample was very spicy? It was very spicy. This one seems to be a gentle dram. If I had a whole bottle, then I could, have the beginnings of the bottle when it's still closed down, and then try it again as it opens up slowly, as the fill level goes down past the shoulders. That's one of the downsides of samples. You don't get to experience the evolution of the whiskey as it is oxidizing, and as it is otherwise evolving while exposed to the elements. Now I'm getting a little bit of orchard fruits, particularly apples and pears, but it's quite subtle yet. It still needs to open up. But as I keep nosing, I keep getting a little more. Let's see how viscous this is. Not very. It's sheeting action, and I'm left with tiny droplets, trails of tiny droplets coming down the glass. So I don't expect this to be very oily. Yeah, it's a little bit fruity. But very gentle. I'd be surprised if there were any big flavors sticking out when I finally take a sip. Yeah, a little bit of orchard fruit. There are many people who are big fans of that Compass Box blend. And it's, what is it called? Orchard House. Not my style of whiskey. Too much fruit and not much else. This is coming across like a watered down Orchard House, at least on the nose. We'll see what I get when I taste it. Okay, I'm getting maybe a little bit of caramel now. A tiny little bit of toffee, but it's subtle. It's just a hint. Yeah, I was right. Fruity. Orchard fruits. And quite astringent. It's dry. Oh, it's dry. It's so dry it's making my mouth water and water and water. And what am I still getting on the finish? On the finish, I'm still getting orchard fruits and maybe a little bit of. Oh, it's just dry. Just dry. Orchard fruits and dryness. Hmm. Let's see what happens if I add just some bit of water. Maybe this will make it open up a little bit. Maybe this will help it along. Bring out the flavors that are hiding inside. Make it less astringent, perhaps? We shall see. We shall try. Okay. The water seems to have brought out a bit of a savory note, but it's just a bit. It's very, very, very subtle, very mild. Okay. The water has brought out more flavors of orchard fruits. And there's a kind of a saltiness to it now. It's like, as Horst Lüning would say, the remembrance of salt, saltiness, coastalness. But the English, I don't know where the English distillery is, or whatever the distillery is called that makes the English. It just says single malt original. Oh, you know what? This bottle used to contain 40 Creek Double Barrel Reserve, and I just bought a bottle of Double Barrel Reserve tonight, having thought that I didn't try it yet. Oh well, another cheap whiskey that I won't necessarily have to try, but I do have a bottle of it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. I have enough whiskeys for 2 weeks of tasting. And almost 3 weeks of videos. That'll work. Double barrel reserve. So that's the at 40%. Yep. Okay. There's our English. If I saw this on the shelf, I probably would not buy it. Okay, there's orchard fruits and a little bit of caramel. Not much going on here. Orchard fruits, bit of caramel, and a little bit spicy or coastal, salty, a little bit briny. Aside from that, there's not much going on here. It's interesting to try it as a data point. Yeah. Thank you very much, Donner Pass. Thank you, Tim, for allowing me to have the experience of trying this whiskey. I will have to try and do something about this creaky chair. Creaky chairs seem to end up under my butt all the time. I'll drink to your very good health.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Food Quig.
Yeah.